Yo! Vigilant is here for all of you to digest my greatness right in front of you. So, welcome to the stream, everybody who's joining. Spam the W's, spam the likes, spam the likes, spam the likes. Why is it this? You to learn to misbehave. Stop misbehaving. It's too early. It's too early for you to misbehave. So, how is everybody doing on this lovely Wednesday night? Unajua, leo nimeamka, wadanganya. I feel so lazy. What is this? Why does everything start touching my body every time I go live? Nimba na hawa nyama hawa maumbu hapa hivi wakwende huko. So Mr. Wadanganya, leo nimeamka. I feel lazy. I am feeling so lazy at the moment. All I want to do is sleep. I want to switch off this live and sleep. But if I do that, does it mean I'm a quitter? Hell no. Vigilante can never give up in anything that I do. I will knock it to the last moment. Hadi nikose kupumua. That's when I will accept defeat. But as long as there's lungs, my lungs are working, and there's air in my lungs, I am here. I am not going anywhere. I am here for all of you to acknowledge. Because there's only one vigilante on this planet, and it's only me, the hero that nobody wants. But I'm the villain the society desperately need. And right now, I can say for a fact, most of you need me. All of you who are listening to this, whether on the live, whether on the replay, or on a video, understand you need me more than ever. Today, I'm going to give you some key points for every guy that should focus on. If you focus on these key points, your life is going to change in the next 9 months. And what is the proof of that? Because I'm sure that's the question that is lingering in most of your brains. Well, I'm here. I am a living testimony. It worked for me. After I applied these things in my routine, in my daily day life. After I tweaked some things, nikaacha kufanya vitu zingine, I realized I grew. This is coming from a guy. On Monday, nimewambia the audio was terrible. So I am sure most of you are not going to bear with the audio quality on Monday's stream. So just to give you a little bit of context. So 9 months ago, let me tell you who Vigilante was. I was in my couch whole day, the whole day long. I never did anything. Kuwa naamka, kula chai, kula mkate, kula lunch, kula sapa, kulala, kucheza PS. And the cycle repeated itself day in, day out. But you have to call yourself for a meeting. Ile unajiita mkutano. You ask yourself, what do you want for your life? Because I realize I am aging. Time is not waiting for me. The more I wait, the more the opportunities are getting away from us. If you're waiting for luck to come and find you in your couch, keep dreaming. If that's what you want me to tell you, I am not going to tell you that because that's a total lie. Nasikianga watu wanasemanga, oh, ni bahati. Nothing comes out of chance in life. Nothing. Hadi ule jamaa unajua mwenye unasemanga ameomoka aje. Do you think that life came and found him in the couch? No. He constantly put himself or herself out there. And one day, it worked. Luck only applies when you constantly put yourself in places where luck is going to find you. But if you sit in your couch, luck is never coming to find you. Because that's one thing I came to realize at a very crucial moment in my life. And I had to recollect myself na nikaacha kufanya vitu zingine. And today I want to share some of the things that I completely threw into the drain, into the flushing toilet, and flushed them down na nikazisahau, because those things were limiting my growth, and they were keeping me hold, they were keeping me bound to the chains that the system has created for all of us to be in. And what are the things I'm talking about? Well, that's what we are here to talk about today. But before that, ensure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, because we are growing. We are taking over this country by storm. This is the only podcast in the 254 that is constantly live streaming every day at 10 p.m. And I want all of you to come here, subscribe, and acknowledge me, because I have a lot of things that I'm planning for each and every one of you who listens to me. My system, I've been trying to calibrate the software, but I was trying to use another software today, but there's no time to set up everything. So nikaona, let me just go live with this one. I will try it tomorrow probably, or when I watch the right videos that I have to watch in order for me to understand how it works. Because there's a lot of things I want to add to the stream, they were more engaging. Like, I want you guys to have overlays every time somebody subscribes. I can see their name. I can give them a shout out. Anybody who wants to donate, I can also do that as well. So there's a lot of things that I have planned, but we are not going to derail the show because of our software. We are going to work with what we have. Do not wait for the perfect opportunity. There's nothing like the perfect opportunity. Utajidanganya hivyo, ile siku utajiambia nagoja nipate hii, nagoja nipate ile ndio nianze. That's how laziness inaingianga kwa mwili yako. And guess what? You'll find yourself in that couch for the next 10 years. You have been telling yourself the same song. I am waiting for this camera. I am waiting for this blah blah and blah. I am waiting for this job. Bro, sister, you are going to die a poor person if that's mentality. So we want to tweak that mentality. We want to take you from a zero to a hero, to get you to at least the 1%, which I'm also working to as well. Nikiongea hivi sijafika hiyo 1%, but that is the aim. We have to get ourselves to financial freedom and liberation. Hata wakipandisha bei ya mafuta ifike milioni, we can still afford it. We want to afford all the nice things in life. And for you, the number one thing tutaanza nayo that you need to change in your life, you need to stop complaining. You need to stop complaining. If anything goes wrong, do not resort to the first thing that you do. Oh, sijui nini, umeanza kucomplain, umeanza kulia shida. That's how you actually kill your mindset, by complaining every single time. Mimi tangu niache kucomplain, niliona tu mabadiliko tu zimeanza kujileta by themselves. Whenever I accepted things on how they are and I started focusing on the solutions. I'm a guy who is solution oriented. Mimi sitakaa chini nijistress venye niko na shida ya milioni mbili, ama venye niko na shida ya 5,000, venye niko na dinafaa kulipa ati nikae chini nianze kustress. I'll ask myself, what do I have that can actually generate these 5,000 shillings, or what can I do to get me these 5,000 shillings? And then you start from there. And that's how you start having solutions. You teach your mind on how to create solutions in everything. Na hiyo mentality ikufangi. You'll find yourself, you're going through something, but because you've already tweaked your mind is very focused. It is jumping head on to the problem and is going to give you a solution. Hiyo ni kitu mimi nilikuja kujifunza. Manzi, tuachange kucomplain. Tuachange kucomplain. Life is hard, we know that. Hadi mimi inanitandika kaa ghasia. When I end this stream, there's another side of vigilante that you never see. I am constantly trying to think on how I can improve something, How can I get myself to Z from A? Because that's my life goal. Nataka kujitoa mahali kwenye kutoka hapa nijipate in a certain destination where I have set a goal towards. And that's the second thing. You break down the goal. Do not tackle a problem ikiwa kubwa. Stop doing that. Ukianza kufanya hivyo utaji overwhelm and uta give up in the middle of the way. You break down that big problem ama that goal that you want in life. Break it to small pieces. Kama mimi, for example, I have always wanted to live stream on YouTube. And right now, I see myself on this screen, I see myself on this app, and I feel a certain sense of accomplishment because this is what I was striving for. But this did not take a day, did not take 2 days, did not take a week. Shit, did not even take a month. This is a process that took over 9 freaking months for me to get to this point. Nilikuwa najua sina equipment, sina gear, I do not have the right equipment to stream. Nikajiuliza, well, what can I do? I leveraged what I had. My phone, my smartphone. So my smartphone, nikaachanga kushinda nikiscroll. I decided, how about I become the creator? How about I make the content for all of you to come and watch? Nikakaa chini. Nikaingia TikTok. I started from somewhere. Live streaming is live streaming. So I decided, let me build my confidence in front of the camera because confidence yangu mbele ya camera ilikuwa mbaya. I used to stray, my eyes were always all over the place. Na nika realize every time I was watching the replay, ama every time I was recording, I was trying to record a video, nilikuwa naona I was losing focus a lot of times. So nikaamua, let me first build the confidence. Nikaanza kustreamia watu on TikTok. The hardest thing to do, kama yenye experience hiyo on YouTube, is streaming to nobody. That is the hardest part. Sitting here by yourself every day, or just recording a video for you to upload tomorrow on your page. That is the hardest thing to do. When there is no one else out there who's listening to you, it's you and your thoughts. But that did not make me give up. I marched on like a soldier. Nikajiambia, this is not easy. Kama sahi, I am telling myself, that is something I have to keep reminding my mind. Because, your body can do so much. It's just that if you have a weak mentality, you're going to give up way easier. Uta give up mapema. Maybe umekukijaribu kitu kuifanya for probably 2 days, 1 week, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, no matter the time frame. Alafu ufike mahali you give up at this point. Maybe your breakthrough ilikuwa ikuje kesho, alafu unaachia leo. Do you see how fucked up that is? You need to have that strong will to keep marching on, to do what is necessary for you. Because there's nobody coming here to rescue you. This world, you're out here on your own. You have to let that reality sink in your head. Nobody is coming to give you at 7,000, 700,000 for you to start that business that you have always wanted in your head. No one is going to invest money in where they do not see where the profit are coming from. So mi nashanganga mtu anakaa chini anasema, mimi nikiweza pewa tu dhao tano, mtu tu akiweza nipea dhao sita, mtu akiweza tu nipea, mtu akiweza, huyo mtu hatawaiweza because huyo mtu hayuko. Huyo mtu hayuko. Ni wewe, you have to rescue yourself. God damn it. People over here on TikTok, stop watching me here. Leave this page. Go to my YouTube and my TikTok description. My bio, it has my YouTube logo. You click that YouTube logo, it will take you straight to my YouTube channel. Upper, there's everything. There's a lot of things that you can come here and see. Today is me motivating you people. Because this is a journey. It's inspiring to me. Maybe there's somebody who's the younger version of me. I'm just 33 lives. Sai kuna mtu mahali amekaa chini. He's going through what I was going through 9 months ago. And this is me talking to you. I'm not talking to the rest. I'm not here to talk to the millions. I'm here to talk to that one person. That one person who's going to get this message. Alafu act on it. That is the fourth point. You do not just set goals, alafu uendelee sasa kuprocrastinate. No. You now wake up and put in the work. Because mi nawambia, sahi niko na gadgets nimezinunua over a period of time. Systematic investments. That's what I like to call them. These are not just playful equipments. The light, the camera, the monitor, the PC, the audio interface, the microphone. These are investments that I have earned pole pole tu, sikujiharakisha. Hizi vitu zote singezinunua at once. They are very expensive, honestly. Okay, not that expensive, but they are still expensive. Hii ni pesa sikuwa nayo 9 months ago. Nikajifunza kitu inaitwa discipline. Having discipline in money. Unajua, this is how you differentiate between a broke person and a rich person on how they spend their money. So, I have listened to a lot of successful people's stories, and all of them have one thing in common. And I adopted that into my life. Juu, mi nilikuanga zile za nani atakuja anibaie tu hii kamera, nani atakuja tu anibaie hii, ndo nianze kufanya kenye nataka kufanya. Nikaona, hii kitu ni kama ifanyiki. So this is what I had to do. I learned the one trait that most broke people in the community do. They spend their money. Sorry about that. They spend their money and invest later. By the time they are coming to make those investments that they want in their life, wanakuja wana realize pesa imeisha. You had 100K in the beginning of the month. But instead of you making the right investments, you go out and squander the whole amount. Wenda unajua kwenda kununua the latest iPhone, wenda unajua kununua the latest Air Force, you know how to dress yourself. Si mbaya. Grooming is also nice, but you're doing the right thing at the wrong time. Instead, do the opposite. You first invest that money, and after you've invested, ile pesa sa inabaki, and you've already done everything that you wanted to do. Now come sit down and do those things that you wanted to do for yourself. And sasa ujibai hiyo kiatu yenye ulikuwa unataka. Go buy yourself that shoe. Go buy yourself that cloth. Go buy yourself that piece of jewelry. Because if you fuck up and you invest your money on the wrong things, you'll end up being miserable for the rest of your life. Just thank you for the follow over on TikTok. We appreciate you. Anybody who's joining the TikTok, you know where to find me. It's YouTube. Come there, subscribe, like, and comment as well. And tell me where you're watching me from. Niachange kukaa hapa. We have to make this engaging. Come over, keep me some company. Na mkikataa kukuja, I am still here. I'm that mad guy, as I said on day one. I will prove this to myself. It is hard in the beginning, but you cannot break what cannot be unbroken. You cannot break what can't be broken. Because that's who Vigilante is. There's nothing or no one on this planet who can phase my mind. No matter what you tell me, you can never break me. I used to be weak, honestly speaking. Wagwan brav. Mojo, semaje. Welcome. I want you guys to come over. Give me your subscriptions over on YouTube. So that is one thing. The 1% man or the 1% population, they will always hide. Angalie. They always spend last of their money. Unasikianga, most of them, they actually have nothing in their accounts. The richest person in this planet, as you know, is the brokest person. Najua ingenya mwelewe hiyo saying. You cannot understand that. That is too complex. It's too complex for you. But that's the point. That's the honest truth. The most successful rich person you want to call them, they are the brokest. Na si ati Joanna do is on how they spend their money. You have to study. Like hiyo ni a long topic. We cannot have that discussion today. That's why you need to subscribe right now. Anytime I upload a future video and you turn on the post notification bell, you're going to get that notification. It is going to pop up and you're going to watch that. So those are some of the things that I had to tweak. Alafu kitu ingine, if you want to get rid of your laziness, if you want to loathe that lazy ass person who wakes up in the morning, who stays in bed the whole day, scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, implement some small things. Usianze big. Teach your mind pole pole. Nimekwambia, you cannot overwhelm your mind. If you overwhelm your mind with something that he is not used to, you're going to give up. Utajipata umeifanya for 2 days, then ndio unasikianga mtu hapa ameanza kuenda gym leo, lakini unashtukia give up within 2 days because they have been trying to accomplish a process that is supposed to take 10 years in 2 days, of which it's impossible. You can never Mr. Ikujua ni nani, you can never do that. Hata ukue wewe ndio ule mdeadly aje hii dunia. You cannot break certain processes in your life. Huwezi accomplish kitu inakuchukua 10 years in 1 week. Usijidanganye. You have to be systematic about it. Unaanza kidogo kidogo. So me, I'm one of the laziest person you'll ever meet in life. I swear. Word to myself. I am one of the laziest people you will ever meet. But nikajifunza kufanya tu vitu kidogo kidogo kidogo. Nikaanza kukimbia asubuhi. I made it consistent. Okay, siku hizi it's hard for me to do it because I have a lot of things to do at night. During the day I also have a lot of editing to do. So itabidi kwanza gym imenigojea tu. I will be back. I wish I will be back. I want to come back right now, but siezi. Because I do not want to overwhelm myself with everything. Because if I do that, too many chefs spoil the broth. And my brothers only started cooking. So why should I spoil it? So mi nikaanza kukimbia on a daily basis, asubuhi jioni. Kuja napiga cold shower. Cold showers, by the way, you have to implement cold showers in your routine. Those things actually help with stress levels. Cold water. Like, do your research. You're going to come and realize cold water actually helps with depression. If you're going through a difficult time in your life, start taking cold showers. Itapunguza your heart rate. It will cool your body. And anytime you have anxiety, you'll react in a calm way, logical way, and you're going to come to the solution. So nikaincomplement hizo vitu. Amka asubuhi hadi anza kutandika kitanda, for example. Don't even do something bigger like running. Juu watu wengi wezi run kila asubuhi. That thing is not easy. It's not easy. Especially if you're doing 3 miles. 3 miles is the minimum I can recommend. If you want to do morning runs, evening runs, 3 miles, I think that's the bare minimum you can do. But it's also not easy. Kwanza before you ufike your 1 mile mark. Hey, unakwanga umehema kaa ng'ombe. Mi niulizeni, nilikuwa na I used to gas out within the first few seconds. I used to be like, shit, I'm tired. Hello, Rim Sharon. Mnasema aje? Mimi nashanganga mbona mnashindanga mkishinda kwa hii TikTok. Sinawambia kujeni over to the YouTube, the greatest platform, bona. Tokeni kwa hii application. As we continue with this topic, today we're talking about success, on how you can fix your laziness, on how you can correct your mindset, on how you can tweak on how your brain functions. The next thing, if you want to become successful, think about success. Actually, hiyo ndio inafaa kuwa step number 1. Think about success. All that you should think about is success. How am I going to become successful? How am I going to accomplish this? How am I going to tackle this problem? It's all in here. Si kushinda ukikaa hapo ukijiuliza saa tu tunaenda klabu gani? Which club are we going to party on Saturday? Which club am I going to take my girlfriend on Friday? Nitakula nani hii wikendi? Hizo vitu za ujinga, mnafikirianga vitu za ujinga hii dunia bana. You have to stop focusing on nonsense. That's nonsense, totally absurd. Unaongea kwa account gani boss? So it is linked in my TikTok description. Click the YouTube logo under the bio. It will take you straight to my channel, and there you're going to see this live stream. I'm currently on YouTube. We also want to take over on Twitch. Lakini vitu ni polepole. We tackle one thing at a time. I took over TikTok. TikTok ikanibo sasa because they censor me a lot of times and they do not pay me enough. That's another thing why I left TikTok. The only people who can become successful on TikTok ni madem. Madem wako na sijui niseme ni bahati ama it's just their hadi it's not luck. It's just them being ladies. Kuna majama hapo nje wako na do si ati nini. And they like simping on on TikTok. Jamaa tu anaingia hivi on a random page. Anapata tu kadem kamechill hapo hivyo. Kanarushiwa hapo hivyo lion. That's like 30,000. Mademu watengeza pesa mzuri on TikTok, lakini wananyongesha watu. Mademu wananyongesha watu mbaya. But that's not the topic for today. We do not want to degrade the conversation. Today we are talking about serious matters. So you have to think about money. You have to think about success. If you want to become successful, you have to be obsessed. It has to be second nature to you. Mtu kama akuongeleshi mambo ya do, akuongeleshi mambo ya success, block that person. That person is pulling you behind. You need to let go of the dead weight. Unajaribu ku climb a mountain, but they are there with the heaviest ropes. They are trying to pull you down. You have to cut them off. That's the 7th point. It's hard for me to keep track. Sai tuko point gani? Hata tulia wapoa wafike huku waone ukitumiwa roses milioni. Mimi ni hiyo kitu ilinikataa. Maybe wewe uanze. Maybe uanze hiyo trend. Who's going to start that trend? Lakini kuna time, unajua, hadi ni point nilikuwa nimesahau. If you actually want to make money on any platform, be it TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, Facebook, it does not matter any destination. You have to provide value. You have to learn on how you're going to provide value and how you can tackle a problem in the society. That's number one. Mimi kwa live zenye nilikuwa na host, I have never even once asked somebody or begged somebody. I don't do that. If you feel like vigilante has impacted you in any way and you decide to support vigilante, well, go ahead. I'm not going to say no. I can only send you thoughts na prayers. Prayer does not work. Prayer doesn't work. Yani topic nitaitackle probably next week ama Friday. Prayers don't work unless you do. You'll keep sitting there in your couch at your comfort, waiting for God to come and fix your life. You're going to wait for the rest of your life. For the most of you who know me by now, I used to be a Christian. Staunch Christian. No, not staunch. Because I was never that serious into religion. Because I've always felt something lacking. And we are mixing a lot of things today. You're going to make me go out of my character at the moment. And munipeleke hiyo side ingine na sitaki kwenda huko leo. Sitaki kwenda huko leo. I'll probably do that on a weekend. One day I'm going to do it on a video. I'm going to explain to you why I say that. So you're atheist. I'm not an atheist. I'm not an atheist. Busi, if you want to ask me those questions, come and ask me over on YouTube. Come and ask those questions here on YouTube. I don't regard myself as an atheist. I have never been. So let's go to the next points. Itakuwa very hard for most of young guys to quit. Most of you who are watching this, you're probably not going to do this part. Brace yourself. You have to quit playing video games. You need to stop playing video games. You are too grown for that. The only person I'm going to excuse from playing video games is a person who is making money from video games. The only person also who's allowed to play video games is a person who has already had his life in order. For me, for example, I am not allowed to play video games. That's why I sold my console. I used to have a PS5 in my house. But guess what? It had to go to the soko. Lazima ingerudi soko. That shit is going to take your time, energy, resources, money. Like gaming is expensive. All the gamers out there wanajua hivyo. You don't play for free. There's no game that is given for free other than Fortnite. Nah. But if you unajua, that's a personal preference though. That's a personal preference though. If you want to play the latest version of FIFA, ama EA, you have to buy the video game. And it does not even stop there. If you want to play online, you have to pay for a PlayStation membership. Naijaachia hapo, you also have to buy cards in the game. Mnajua zinakwanga expensive. They go for around a good card for maybe the latest version of Messi and Cristiano. Wezi zipata less than 3,000 Kenyan shillings. You're constantly spending money. Like you're making money, but there's a hole in your pocket somewhere. Every time you get 7,000, kuna mahali kuna shimukizia katu hivi zinaanguka chini. You need to stop playing video games. You're too grown for that. The only person allowed to play video games is when you have already tackled everything we have been talking about. It's only then you are allowed to own a PlayStation console and take yourself out of reality for a moment and as a source of entertainment. And also do not do it for long. Maybe Tawambia, it was not easy for me to sell my PS5, but I had to sell it. I got to a point where I had no other option. It was either I sell this PlayStation ama niendelee kuteseka. Gaming is also boring to me. I got to a point where gaming became so boring. Sitting down. Oh, I have scored. Constantly bitching around who's the best player in FIFA. Fuck that shit. Lakini kuna tunajua wanatengeneza do. Like the people who have actually signed themselves into a electronic arts online tournament. Hizo ma tournaments watu hucheza. There's people who actually make good money. Like I saw a contest the other day. Somebody was he actually won over 500,000. Mnasema nini? I feel you, Panthon. Yeah. We have to talk to our young brothers out there and sisters. Especially our brothers. Because we all know life is 10 times easier for the lady. Don't call me, oh, misogyny. No, no, no. It's just a fact. Life is technically easier for a lady. Like as I was explaining. Kadem tu sasa kanafungua hapa live kama huyu Samantha amejoin hapa. Ataingia tu hivi masaa yake afungue account. Wababa watakuja wamtumie gifts. Wataona aka kasichana hata nikatumia gifts. Siku moja anaweza kuja Kenya kaniokolee. Nakwambia hakuna madrama mingi zenye mademu wanafanya. But that is for another day. That's not for today. We do not want to spoil The flow has been good. Hebu niangalie the next bullet point nilikuwa nimeandika chini. You need also to stop hanging out with useless people in your life. People who do not add any value to you. Cut them off. I don't care if it's your mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, cousin, friend, sijui bestie, boyfriend, girlfriend. Cut them off. Cut those people off. They do not help you in any manner. Waambie kwenye imefika mimi na wewe, we are not resonating on the same frequency. I am vibrating higher than you. It's either for them to meet you on where you have gotten to, or they just forget they knew you. Mimi niliacha, I don't have friends in life. I don't have friends. If you actually think you're my friend, you're not. You're just a person I know. I don't have friends. There's nobody I can actually sit down and be like, nikipigia huyu jamaa ataniokolea. I don't think I have such a friend. Maybe I'm going to make one today. Who knows? I'm always open for anything. If you want to become my friend, come and let's talk. Tuone kama we resonate together. Let's see if we can actually have the same goal in life. If I see where tuko all about partying, oh madam, oh kufanya hivyo, mi nakwambia cheki wewe, it was nice knowing you for this short time. We are not here for a long time. We are here for a good time, but a short time, not a long while. Somebody clip that. Ningependa kujoin your podcast yako. Phantom, it's over on YouTube. I'm actually going to drop a link. Come over on YouTube. I'm going to drop a link for you. If you want to join, you can come up and say one thing or two. Kama unataka kusema kitu, you can always come up. I'm going to drop a link in the next 30 minutes as we get to winding up. And anybody who wants to say something, and somebody also who wants to challenge me on something that I have said, feel free. I'm going to drop that link in the chats and join me. Nimekuwa nikiwarushia hapa link, hakuna mtu anataka kujoin bana. Gani ilikuwa nimeandika ya mwisho? Social media. Nakwambia social media, if you're not leveraging social media for your own benefit, kazi yako tu ni kudigest. You're just a viewer. You wake up all day uko zile za oh, I saw that meme. This meme is very funny. Alafu unatumia best yako, namwambia umeona hii, unamtumia. Oh my gosh, that's how you actually wasting your time. Unakaa chini hivi like the whole day. I am speaking from experience. This is not something that I am speaking out of my ass. I used to be that guy. Wake up every day. There was time ungeangalia my TikTok watch hour. It was hitting around 14 plus hours a day on a TikTok. Who believe that shit? Imagine nilikuwa nakaa hapo hivyo nikiwatch tu video nikiscroll. That was even before I discovered mambo ya live. Unajua nilianza kuingia ma live juzi. I never went to lives. I used to be just scrolling on videos. Scrolling and scrolling. Nikiona zimenibo, I go to YouTube. YouTube ikinibo, I go to Instagram. Instagram, now you're going to see the funniest memes. Utakuwa unaona hizo reels tu, unacheka vibaya sana, alafu unatag dem yako, namwambia babe, ebu ona hii, it is very funny, alafu anakwambia babe, aka ni funny sana. Mnacheka hapo kama mang'ombe tu, mnachekeshana hapo. You waste your time the whole day, ana waste time yako the whole day, and all of you end up nowhere. Because your process, you do not even finish it at that day. Unirudia kesho kutu you're doing the same shit. The next day you're doing the same shit. Become the producer. Make people watch you. This is why I have this page active right now on YouTube and also on TikTok. I became tired of being the consumer. I became the manufacturer. Because you realize I am making this motherfucker so much money. Like, kaa chini ufikirie hizo watch hours, convert them to money. That is equivalent to the amount of money you would have made if you are also trying to put yourself out there. But because you're lazy, you just want to sit down in your house and you'll keep bitching about, oh, times are tough, but you cannot even leverage tools at your disposal. Your phone. You do not know how to use your phone. Your phone is not used for watching pornography. Kazi yetu ni kuwatch vitu haziwasaidii. You're rotting your mind. People actually focus so much on what they consume in here, but you also have to focus on what you consume in here. If you focus on the wrong things are going to come out here, and the wrong things are also going to come out from here. So you have to put a line. Take information that is valuable to you. Usikuwa tu na watch anything just for the sake of watching. Don't become that person. Abigail, I see you. How are you doing? Lovely day. It's been an hour. By the way, the next point. Acheni kuwatch Ngwati. Acheni kuwatch Ngwati as we prepare to send the link for the people who want to come in and join me. So where is this link located? Anybody who wants to join me, you can come over to the YouTube stream. I'm going to drop the link in the comments. Anyone who wants to put in a word or anybody who wants to challenge anything that I have said, you're welcome to do so. Of which I don't know what you're going to challenge there. Like, I have covered most of the problems all of us go through. Do I feel like I've left out anything? No. I have tackled the key points. So, those are some of the things that you need to correct in order for you to fix your mindset. Because if you have a rotten mindset, you'll become a rotten piece of shite. So, let me draw the link in here. Let me pin it. How did I pin it yesterday? Oh, here we go. So I have pinned the link for anyone who wants to join me. Now we are not going to do those absurd reactions. Is that we are going to reserve them for tomorrow. Tomorrow, remember, is Thug Life Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to tackle about relationships. Because I regard myself as a dating coach. Who's going to disagree with me? Yo! Low Still, I see you. What's good, brother? These are my family members from day one. I don't know why. I don't know. You are this cute. See mimi nimesema. I have not said anything. Those are words that I've read from a person who has commented. Podcast is your future. This is amazing. Abigail, please come and type that on YouTube. Please. I want to pin that comment because most people always say, Vigilante, you're just creating things in your head. What is this shit, Nini? Here we go. What's up, bro? I'm good. I'm good, Low Still. How have you been? Abigail, please come over to the YouTube. Link linked in my bio. Click the YouTube logo. Unajua, nimeona watu wanasemanga I create my own words during live streams. Watu wa YouTube, sijatengeneza hiyo. Hiyo nimeisoma from TikTok because I'm simultaneously streaming on 2 platforms, TikTok and YouTube. So I have read a comment on YouTube. Your voice is good, your confidence is on top. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Too kind. Too kind. Finally, somebody is noticing me. I can't cry. Oh my gosh. I'm not even trolling. Such words. The demure. They give me such demure. Jokes aside, I like hearing positive feedback. And I'm also the guy who actually likes negative feedback. If there's something that you think Vigilante is doing wrong, hizi maumbu nazo zinanisumbua nini? Fuck this shit. Another day above. Another day surely. Another day. We mzee unaweza kuwa attached, kwani umesahau? We mzee unaanza kuwa attached. What am I getting attached to? Like this journey did not take me a day. So ukiona mtu amenipea such feedback akaniambia such nice comments, they hit a spot. They hit a spot in here. Ningekuwa Mkristo ningesema Mungu akubariki, but I am not. If I was a Christian, I would have said, may the Lord bless you. But we all know, according to vigilante and according to the reality. Topic for another day. I'm not going to finish that sentence. I do not want you guys to cancel me even before I've begun. So be sure we are here to appreciate each and every person. Everyone is welcome. And the funny thing today is nobody has commented on YouTube. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? You guys are not even giving me my likes. Wow. This is so traumatizing. I am traumatized. Nobody is giving me a comment or saying anything like, hi, Vigilante. I am watching from Australia. I am watching from... But the number is here for anybody who wants to support the channel, because we all know this is not cheap. Everything that you see running here, it has burned a deep hole in my pocket. Very deep. I'm still recovering. Mi hadi niko ICU. Hata hadi mambo ya kurecover. I'm in the ICU. They are pumping oxygen into my lungs. They are like, Vigilante, do not leave us. You have a lot of things to accomplish. Don't go yet. But today nimeona tu niwaambie hivyo because leo niliamka feeling lazy. I woke up today feeling like I should give up and sleep and go back to the life that I've been talking about, scrolling and staying on people's platforms kupewa chai. But I was like, nah. You're not going to break me. I am too strong for this shit. I am too strong. Why would I give up? Na ndio tumeanza. So hata hadi nifungue laini nione kama watu wa TikTok wanaweza panda. Let me use now my high-end equipment. Connect. Hopefully you guys are going to hear me. Hopefully. Okay, somebody on TikTok, confirm if I'm audible. Type 1 if I am audible. If I'm not, tell me. Am I audible on TikTok? People from TikTok, can you hear me? 1. Thank you. YouTube channel yako ni gani? My YouTube channel is called Vigilante Podcast, one name. But if you want to make it easier for you to come to the YouTube, click my profile over here. Go to my page. You'll see a YouTube logo. The YouTube logo will take you straight to my channel. And when you join, come over. I have dropped a link down below if you want to come up and say something. Sinha says hi from YouTube. Hi, how are you doing? Are you feeling empowered? Are you feeling motivated on this lovely Wednesday? Imagine 1 hour ago, I did not even have energy. Sikuwa na energy. But somehow, you can see, after you fix your mind, if you do not give up, your levels are going to skyrocket. Ama niyaka kana energy drink. Now I'm drinking an energy drink. Ati need weed, I do not smoke. Hadi mbona sijaongelea mambo ya ulevi. Acheni kulewa maboys. Pombe ni expensive. Bangi ni expensive. Miraa ni expensive. Like unajua, I'm realizing, mshaisikia the saying that says cheap is expensive. To you, you'll be like, I'm only using 50 shillings. But you're using 50 shillings in a day. Every day. So in a week. Wacha tupige hiyo hesabu. Wacha niwaonyeshe simple mathematics zenye watu wengi watakangi kufanya. So let's do this. So assume Wewe ni mtu wa jaba, unatumia 50 shillings. Adi, let's give you a benefit of doubt. Let's say you do not even eat jaba on a daily basis. Let's assume you only eat jaba like, let's say, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days times 3. In 1 week, you're using 150 shillings. Dottie says, hi, I am doing good. Here we go. So watu wa YouTube wenye walikuwa dhani nadanganya. Here's the comment. Podcast is your future. I didn't expect it to be this amazing. Hi. Vigilante, we need to find ourselves now a sound pad. For this kind of comments, lazima tukuwa tunazipigia hapo hivyo ka sound effect. But for now, Abigail, thank you so much. Let me pat myself on the back. This is so emotional. If only I had tears, I would have cried. If only. Ni machozi tu ndio ilinikosea, sikwangi nayo. No, it's Monday to Friday. Okay, acha tupigie ujamaa hesabu. Dottie, I have said hi. Have you not seen my... Did you not hear me? I saw you and I greeted you. Dottie has been here since day 1. So, acha tupigie ujamaa hesabu. Anakula jaba 7 days a week. Na kuna wengine kama nyinyi mko hapa mnawachi video. Mko kama huyu jamaa anajita Aditya. Aditya eats jaba 7 days a week. So this guy is using 350 shillings in 1 week. Tuongeze pesa ya taxin. Tuipigie budget ya 100. Msiulize najuaje hizi vitu. Do not be surprised. I have done everything. Kitu sijajaribu tu ni glucose. Wajanja wanaelewa. Aya, tumeweka pesa ya taxin 100. 450. 450 soda. Anakunywa soda ngapi? Tuseme soda pia ni 50 times 7. 350 plus 450. 800. Hii ni bado ni wiki moja. This is in 1 week. Aya, nini ingine mtu anatumianga kula jaba? Tuseme Friday to Sunday tumweke budget ya 2,000 ya kukunywa pombe. Hii ni ya pombe tu. Plus 2,000. And this is on the cheap. Let's give him a benefit of doubt. Tumpe 1,500. Tuassume anakunywanga kwara. 2,300. 2,300 times 4. 9,200. Mtu mwenye anapiga sherehe. Like ule jamaa ako bado kwa bedsitter mahali, lakini hii ndio maisha anaishi. This guy is spending 9,200 shillings kwa starehe. Times 12. In 1 year, with that small budget tumepiga, you are using 110,400 shillings. Sijui kama hesabu yangu ndio nimepiga vibaya. Mwalimu wa math, forgive me, I got a D+. I got a D+. Tools, chewing gum, njugu na patco. Hadi hatujaweka hizo. Hatujaweka hadi njugu. Like, sasa wanapiga sherehe 110,400 shillings. That's on the bare minimum. Ongeza subscriptions za OnlyFans. Juu mtu kama huyu amesubscribe OnlyFans ya madem kama 3. Not that alone. Huyu jamaa bado amesubscribe Spotify, amesubscribe Netflix, amesubscribe Hulu, amesubscribe Showmax. So you're looking at around a budget of around 200,000 kwa starehe. Hi. Mtu anipigie makofi. Somebody give me some claps in the comment section. I am exposing this starehe. Starehe ni expensive. Ndio watu wajuangi, mtashinda mkilia una pesa, lakini uelewi pesa yako inaenda wapi. Ndio kwako unaona ni 250 bob. Uko zile za vigilante wewe unapenda kucomplain. Saa 50 bob ni kitu ya kulia. Hiyo 50 bob ndio hiyo imefika hadi 110,000 in 1 year. In 1 year. If I was you, I would have to change. Na change leo. Afadhali kama kuna kwanga na withdrawal symptoms, wacha zinishike. Charlie anasema ala, yo vipi bro? Poa sana mampenseli. Everybody who is on TikTok, if you want to enjoy the full stream, the home base is on YouTube. So be sure you come over. Once you join, give me my like and subscribe to the channel. For some reason I do not know why my sub account is not behaving. Thank you. Abigail amenipea makofi zangu. We are enlightening the people who do not actually realize on how much money they are wasting. Unajua hadi sija confirm audio ya leo. Nipate audio. Unajua sasa naogopa hii software. Monday it fucked me up. Let me just confirm if everything is running smoothly. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm sorry about that. Hii audio ni mess up on Monday. So lazima ningeenda hapo ni confirm. But I have heard we are on air. We are on air. If I was to go back in time 9 months ago, I would have told myself, keep going vigilante. You are going to finally go live on YouTube. Nilikuwa so obsessed na hii kitu bana. Sasa nikiwa hapa, it's not a big deal for me. But if you take vigilante 9 months ago, umlete hapa sahi, aone vigilante akiongea na watu, akiinteract na wasee, that vigilante is going to cry. Huyo ndo vigilante alikuwa na machozi. Sasa mashida zimenichapa hizo 9 months, machozi hadi hezi toka. Nimekapitia. But you have to appreciate the journey. The journey is hard. Nothing comes easy. Hata mimi hizo 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That is the next. Like ukishamaliza shida unadhani umemalizana nayo, unakuja unapata ingine. Mimi nilikuwa nadhani ni kuingia tu nikipata hizo equipments niingie YouTube. Ni hivyo. Nimezipata. Now we are hunting another ghost called 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. Na hamtaki kusubscribe. Watu wa TikTok hamtaki kusubscribe. Tutafika aje hiyo namba kama hamtaki kusubscribe? Mwache wivu. But I feel like I have said something meaningful today. If you're watching this on a video, just go rewatch this stream from start to end. Hakuna mali nimeongelea usherati leo. I have behaved myself. I have tried so much to limit myself from going to that place. I abstained. Nikasema, today we are serious. Today I was communicating to that young person out there who thinks they are done with life, who thinks they are never going to succeed, who thinks the system is against them. You can create your own future. Do not depend on another person to come for you, to help you out. That's the final word I can say for today. Unakunywa nini? Nakunywa energy drink. Kana energy drink. Maybe ndio kamenipea energy. Niliacha pombe. After nimepiga hiyo hesabu, unajua hiyo hesabu nilipiganga wewe. Unadhani naweza kunywa pombe tena ukishapiga hiyo hesabu? Upige hesabu, you are spending 100,000 over 100k on starehe, on pombe. Hiyo pombe hadi haiwezi kuwa tamu. Mi tangu nipige hiyo hesabu, sijaiona pombe tena. Nilikuwa naangalia pombe hivi naona it's very disgusting. But I used to be a very good partyholic. I was not missing a in the clubs. I was not missing a day. So kwenye tumefika hapo, we're almost ending the show. Today's show has been amazing. We see there's somebody in here, anaitwa Phantom. Hello, Phantom. Phantom, I cannot hear you for a reason. Can you guys hear Phantom? Ama it's only me, I can't hear him. Phantom, are you muted on your end? Phantom, unmute. You're muted. Phantom, are you there? Phantom, you have to unmute your mic. Your mic is muted. You can come back up, but you have to unmute if you join. Once you join, you have to give the website permission to use your microphone so that I can hear you, because I wasn't hearing you. So you can come up. Please unmute. We hear what you want to tell the people as we wind up the show. Today I've done the good work of the vigilante. But hii vest na mtaizoea. Afadhali mniambie sina manguo. Hii ndio nitakuwa navaa. Sivaa ingine. I'm not going to spend 100k kununua shati. Kama kuna brand ziko hapo nje zinataka kusupport podcast na you can always shout vigilante with some merchandise. Mni shout out hapa hivi na tunguo to plain clothes, high quality cotton. Nguo ni expensive. Nguo ni expensive. Unajua kuna time madhangu aliniulizanga vigilante, my son, yani hii pesa yote uko nayo lakini hadi huwezi nunua kiatu, hadi huwezi nunua nini. I was like, mother, I know what I am doing. If I just make one mistake, everything that I have tried to accomplish is gone. Nikamwambia, just wait. Unakunywa ni ati jana ulikuwa umeivaa kama crop top. Hii kitu ni half. Inafika tu kwa chest. Inafika tu kwa chest. Siwezi simama. Nikisimama mtaona inches. Na sitaki mademu waache machali zao juu ya vigilante. Let me get serious. So, nikifungia hii show hapa, nani atanipiga risasi? Juu, naona hakuna mtu anataka kupanda. Who wants to come up and say hi to vigilante? Hadi watu wa TikTok. You can request on TikTok. Let me turn on the guest on TikTok. In case somebody wants to come, atume invite. Aseme one thing or two. As we wind up the show. So anybody from TikTok, if you want to join, feel free to come up. Feel free to request even on TikTok. I have given you guys the go ahead. You can as well request over there. And how I've set everything up today, it's going to work. Everybody's going to hear. But kama tutapata watu, tuseme nini ingine? What else? Who has a question? Who has a question? As we prepare for tomorrow's stream ya kesho itakuwa deadly. Hiyo kujeni na notebooks na biro. You write everything down. Actually, every time you see me live, ensure you have a notebook, you have a pen. Because I'm dispensing knowledge into your heads for free. All I am asking for you to do is subscribe to the channel and like. That's all. If you do that, I am handsomely paid. And also share the live and comment. Keep the engagements so the algorithm can see this motherfucker is up to something. Let's recommend his videos to some broader audience. Unajua, your like matters a lot on these lives, on these streams, on these videos. Every time you're watching me, just know that one, like it might seem not something big. It will only take you like a half a second for you just to hit your screen, like it, and comment. You don't even have to subscribe at first because I have to have a connection with you so you feel like, okay, I can subscribe to this guy. But just like, even if you want to leave a negative comment, leave it, type it there. The algorithm is going to see, okay, so this guy is up to something. Let's push his content to the next five people and let's see how those five people are going to react. And if those five people also do this necessary, it will also recommend that same video to another 10 people. If the 10 people actually do that, it will now try to do a bigger sample. It will recommend that video to 100 people. If the 100 people like it, sky's the limit. That's how you hear people go viral. So make sure you are leaving your like, comment, whether negative or positive. It doesn't really matter. I'll reply. Be sure anything you type, I am there. I'll reply to you. Positive criticism is well appreciated on the channel. If you also want to support the channel, feel free. Siwezi kufunga mkono. You can support the podcast. The future is big for this show. I can see it. Everything I have actually visualized in my head has actually come to pass. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Hii ni kitu nilikuwa nimesahau. If you're building something, build in silence. Let them just see the result. Don't be too quick. Every time you have a small piece of success, oh guys, come and look of what I have accomplished. Oh, jike unafanya. Binadamu ako na roho mbaya. Watakazia vitu zako hazitafunguka. Nobody knew when I was doing all these things behind the scene. They only came to see the final product. Me, here, this video. This is how I introduced them to myself on YouTube after they saw this live. But when I was stressing on how I'm going to build A to Z, I was all alone. Nobody knew anything. Hide it even from your close family members. Na nikiona hivyo, mi nasikia nimechoka sahi. Ladi sijaedit videos za kutosha. I need to edit some more videos. Seth, one of my biggest supporters, is on the stream. I see you over on TikTok. Welcome, my brother. Your support is well appreciated here. These people, the community we are building is a very strong community. So, how about I cue in my intro because I've been waiting for somebody to join, but it seems everybody is content with everything that I have said. Nobody is challenging anything, so I call that a win on my end. A win is a win. And with that said, remember who I am. I am a certified player. I am your dating coach. I am not a bad guy. I am not a good guy. I am the guy. Vigilante, the hero that nobody wants. But I'm the villain all of you desperately need. And with that said, see you tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. Come ready, be prepared. Vigilante is taking over. See you later, boys and girls. Thank you for your time.